Hello everyone and welcome back to Big Fish Little Fish Aquatics. So today we're talking about the Oscar Cichlid. Now this is a fish that is kept widely in the aquarium hobby, and that's for its big personality. Unbeknown to most though, its personality is not the only part of this fish which is big. This fish gets absolutely huge with the appetite to match. Also known as the peacock cichlid, and that's thanks to its beautifully coloured eyes. In the wild, Oscars are much duller than our domesticated strains that you commonly see. Originating from the Amazon basin in South America, the closest domesticated strain that you will see to the wild form is what we call the tiger Oscar, which are the fish that you can actually see in this video here today. Now I'd just like to thank the Water Garden for allowing me to come in and take footage of these fish. If you're in the southwest of England, I highly recommend you stop by and visit them yourself. Now back to the video. Oscars are big. They reach around 12 inches in length and then between 3 to 5 inches in width in terms of how their girth. They're really big, thick fish. Now, despite being so big, if they have enough space, in my experience, they're relatively laid back and tolerate many other large, docile fish in their aquarium. Oscars are cichlids, however, though, and sometimes aggression is unavoidable. Typically, this is demonstrated with visual displays such as extending their gill covers and fins to make themselves appear bigger, and then aggressively wagging their tail, which is actually where their eye spots are located. And I imagine this is so that if they are wagging their tail at something which may be quite dangerous, at least it would bite their tail thinking it was their head rather than their actual face. Now if puffing up and wagging their tail isn't enough and the Oscar is feeling a little confident, then that's when actual biting or contact takes place. This particular Oscar was feeling rather rattled with its neighbouring blood parrot cichlids. Now when it comes to tank size, you've probably guessed big fish equals big tank. Being a large, tall and in length fish, you're going to want an aquarium which has got a minimum capacity of 200 litres, I would say. And that's just for one fish. If you want to keep more than one Oscar, then I would recommend to add on another 100 litres minimum, but try and keep it 200 litres per fish. Oscars are messy eaters, and you're going to want a good filter to keep up the water quality in your aquarium. Frequent water changes will also be required, and you're going to want to aim for at least 20 to 40% per week. Start with 20%, and if you see if the nitrates aren't coming down, then increase the amount or the frequency of your water changes. Now with water parameters, Oscars are not that fussy, especially the domesticated strains. A general hardness of 3 to 12 degrees is acceptable. Aim to keep the pH stable within the range of 7 to 8 and you'll be fine. And you're going to want a temperature range of between 24 to 26 degrees Celsius. Now when it comes to feeding, Oscars are a predatory fish, so enjoy a good carnivorous cichlid diet. Hikari Cichlid Gold is always a great staple to go with, but then mix it up as you get more comfortable with your fish. And if you mix that with the occasional frozen food, your Oscar will be happy as can be. Your Oscar will also become very accustomed to its main caregiver and will be very excited to see you at feeding time. Just try not to overfeed, as they can be very convincing that they're actually hungry. Now, we've mentioned the fish is big, and I feel that they do quite well in aquariums with other more docile, larger fish. So if you are wanting to keep your Oscars with other fish, the Tankmates will need to be of a similar size, or at least not too large to fit in their mouth. I find silver dollars, tinfoil barbs, and other large docile cichlids like the Jack Dempsey and firemouth, you may get away with a green terror, but green terrors can be aggressive, and sometimes you can get some which are just like water puppies. I found that keeping a single pair of Oscars really brought out the best in my fish, and the time keeping the two of them remained to be one of my fondest memories of keeping aquarium fish in the aquarium. Now I hope you've enjoyed this video today. If you have any other fish you'd like me to cover in a species profile, please leave a comment down below. Have a great day as always, and I'll see you in the next one.